Today I'm going to help you avoid getting scammed.
Dreadlabs.
What's going on, everyone? My name is Tom from Dreadlabs, and as you might know, I am a freelance graphic designer and visual artist, and I have been one for over 5 years. And in those 5 years, I encountered a lot of scammers. Especially when you work for people over the internet, there is a chance that you might get scammed, because it's way easier to scam someone over the internet than in real life, of course. And today I'm going to give you some tips on how to avoid getting scammed online. So before we head into the video, I just wanted to ask you to subscribe to the channel. I upload a lot of content on a weekly basis to help you become a better creative, such as tutorials, but also guide videos like this. Subscribing to my channel motivates me to make even more content for you guys, so basically this is a win-win situation. Alright, so before we head into the golden tip of this video, I just wanted to share some best practices when doing client work online. The main one is to hop on a call with your client and get to know them and see them face to face. If this is not possible for whatever reason, try looping back the scope of the project back to them over email. So for example, if you're emailing with your client about an assignment, just email them back with something like, so if I understand this correctly, you want an artwork with this style, or you want a logo in this and this style, based on the mood board that you send me right here. This way they don't have an excuse to tell you later that they wanted a completely different design, because they confirmed it on email that they wanted a specific artwork in this style. Now for the main golden tip of this video. Of course, the main thing when getting scammed online is that you're not getting paid for the work that you do. And I actually have a very easy method to solve this. This method only does work, however, with charging value-based instead of time-based. And if you want to learn more about that, check this video down below in the description. For now, all you need to know is that you need to know what this project will be costing upfront and communicate that with your client. So let's say we do a logo project for maybe like €1,000. When doing a project like this, I usually charge 50% upfront. That means that when I start on the project, I already will have €500 before I've even started on the project or whatever. This way, when the client backs out or scams me, I already have 50% of the fee in my pocket already. So when the project is about to be finished, I charge the next 25%. Then I deliver the actual project, and after delivery, I charge the last 25%. So if this person wants to scam me and start working with my artwork or whatever, I will probably already have 75% of my initial fee. I know that's not 100%, but it's better than 0%, right? And there's two important notes to take here. One is that you should always watermark your work when sending it to a client. For example, if you send a logo or whatever and you don't put a watermark over it, they can just copy paste it, image trace it or whatever, and this definitely helps avoiding that. And the second one is about PayPal. If you use PayPal to get paid by clients online, there's actually two ways to pay you. When someone sends you money, they can either choose that they want to send money to a friend or family member, or they can choose to pay for a service. Always make sure that this person is paying for a service, because if you're sending this to a friend or family, they can actually retract the money back later. So for example, they could just pay you, you'll deliver the project, and then they could just withdraw the money back, and then you deliver the project but you don't have anything left. Side note here is that PayPal does charge a fee to the person receiving the money. So for example, if I would receive €500, PayPal charges a transaction fee, and that goes away from the 500 I pay. So the client actually pays 500, but I will probably only receive like 460 or something. I don't really know the exact numbers, but just beware, take that in with the overall cost of the project entirely. Alternatively, I would recommend seeing if you can do a wire transfer through banks, because it's a lot safer and it doesn't charge as high fees as PayPal does. So these are some tips that help you avoid getting scammed if you're a designer or visual artist on the internet. If you have any other helpful tips, please share them down in the comments, or you can join us on Discord and discuss them there, because you know we're all here to help each other out, and sharing your insights might really be helpful to other people. Before we enter the video, I just wanted to talk a little bit about my channel. Like I said before, I upload videos on a weekly basis, and I actually need to do Dreadlabs full time in order to keep up those weekly videos. I have been doing this for almost 3 years at this point, and it wouldn't be possible without any of my patrons. So a huge shout out to all of my patrons. And if you don't know, if you become a patron of the channel, you'll basically have a subscription where you get access to all of the Photoshop, Illustrator, Cinema 4D and After Effects files from all of my tutorials, an exclusive role in our Discord server, and even a permanent 15% discount in my asset web store. There's also a higher tier which also gives you access to exclusive tutorial videos. At this point I have over 100 project files if you become a patron, and you'll get access to all of them immediately, and you can just unsubscribe at any time possible. So please consider becoming a patron for Dreadlabs, because it really helps me out, and you'll also get access to a lot of perks. If you want to become one, there's a link down in the description. And if you don't have the budget to support Dreadlabs in that way, of course that's completely fine. Subscribing to the channel, leaving a like and a comment if you haven't already does a lot as well. So with all of that being said, this is Tom from Dreadlabs tuning out. Thank you so much for watching, and hopefully see you guys in the next video.